All right, Valeant shares, they're attempting to come back a little bit today, but boy, as our Charlie Gasparino has reported, he was on top of this story before anyone was. They're down a whole lot year to date. I think 70%, is that right? Yeah, that's what it says, 70%. All right, Charlie, good to see you now. They're trying to get the outgoing CEO to come to Congress to explain the jacking up of key drug prices.
You know, I think when this guy does go there, and listen, he's scared for obvious reasons. You don't want to put yourself in a perjury trap, right? I mean, that's the one thing that I think is interesting here. People are ascribing like really ulterior negative motives to this guy not wanting to show up. The bottom line is this: no defendant or no potential defendant wants to give a statement to prosecutors or Congress where he can be opened up
and it's open-ended
to a perjury trap,
right.
Even if you did nothing wrong. I mean,
but can he bring a lawyer with him?
Sure, and the lawyer can advise him, but you know, the bottom line is this: you still open yourself up if you misspeak, if you don't want to give away, you know, if you're not sure if something is confidential. So,
well, are his sins, if you want to call him,
we're talking about Michael Pearson here, right?
Right. I'm sorry. CEO. Any more egregious than who was the guy at Pharmaceuticals? Now, of course, he was brought in on stuff he was doing with his fund, but the same deal.
Based on what we know, and I'm not investigating this like the SEC, if the SEC and the Justice Department is in the congressional investigators. I don't think what they're worried about with him is necessarily illegal. I mean, he jacked up prices. He didn't
jack them up as much as the Turing guy did, right?
Yeah, but that guy, should put it, Martin Shkreli, is not indicted for that. He's indicted for a totally separate thing.
But Shkreli's work looks more egregious because it was so off the charts, eye-popping.
Right, and this was all about buying companies, rolling them up into Valeant, and then raising prices of the drugs you bought.
They can do it, but morally it's a little icky, to put it mildly.
I'm just saying that it's not. I don't think it's illegal.
No. I mean, you own illegal.
Now you're asking my opinion. Yes. I would say this. I think the whole drug industry and the FDA process and the barriers to entry to copycatting drugs is a joke. And by the way, okay, I get it. If you want to maintain intellectual property rights, but when you're dealing with AIDS patients or cancer patients, you would think they can open this up for competition where generic drugs or other people can basically.
There are a lot of folks who can't get their hands on those drugs because they quadruple, quintuple, or even more.
And wouldn't it be nice if there was competition? Yeah. Listen, someone invented the chair, right? He did not own the exclusive rights to the chair. You know, the chair was duplicated, and it's now a commodity where chairs are pretty cheap. And some of that should go on with drugs, I think.
Well put. When are you leaving for vacation?
I'll be gone tomorrow morning.
Wow.
And I'll be on the beach by noon while you're sitting here in this wonderful New York weather.
We're going to call you.
I'll be on a beach with a Corona in my hand.
Really?
Yeah.
We're going to call you.
Call me. I don't care.
Yeah.
My phone doesn't my phone?
Yeah, actually, Ralph is reminding me.
Do phones work in the Caribbean?
Yes, they do.
Oh, okay.
And they,
I wasn't sure.
Return-wise as well. Well, you deserve the break, buddy.
Should we Skype each other in my my bathing suit?
I'm Skyping my kid's class this week. Yeah.
What class?
It's his class at school, and we're just Skyping. I don't know what we're going to Skype about. Apparently, I'm very.
I've been Skyping with Steve Lieb.
Oh my God. Well, there we go.